one of our newest recipes here at the main dish. It's called grilled tilapia with strawberry salsa. It's been very popular with our clients, and I think you're going to enjoy making it for yourself at home. I'm taking 3 tilapias today. Normally this recipe is served 6. In fact, the salsa that I'm going to make is going to be for a 6-serving portion. This includes 1 cup of virgin olive oil, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of some fresh minced parsley. We've got 3 cloves of garlic that we've minced up, a tablespoon of dry basil, a tablespoon of black pepper, and about 1.5 tablespoons of salt. And I've had this tilapia soaking in a marinade for a little over an hour. You could actually do this overnight if you didn't have time to pull it all together within an hour or so. You could make the marinade a day in advance and then, you know, put your fish in there and let it cook, let it absorb those seasonings before you get ready to put it on the grill. One thing you want to do is to kind of make sure that you've got your tilapia fillets coated fairly well so that both sides of the fish get plenty of that seasoning and marinade. What you're going to do if you decide to use an indoor or outdoor grill is you're going to need to lightly oil it just so your fish doesn't stick, because once the grill gets hot and you put something wet on it, it's going to tend to stick. You're going to shake off the excess marinade. We really don't need that any longer. We've got enough on the fish as it cooks here. We're just going to lay those fillets on there. And these are going to cook rather quickly, okay? Probably just a couple to 3 minutes per side. Depending on how thick of a fillet you pick up at the grocery store, it's going to depend on how long it's going to take for this to cook. Okay, while our fish is over there cooking on the indoor grill, like I said, you have the option to do it indoors or outdoors. We're going to go ahead and make the strawberry salsa, and this is a fantastic cool topping that you can use. It really brightens up the fish. This is our fresh strawberry, but this is about 2.5 cups of just fresh strawberries that we picked up at the grocery store, and you just dice them up with a little chopper, and you're going to add about a fourth a cup, of red onion. And then I've done just 1 red bell pepper, and I've just chopped that up with my chopper as well. And then over here I've got just some fresh cilantro. This is about 3 tablespoons of fresh cilantro. We're going to toss that in there, along with just a couple of jalapeno peppers. And you know, you can do this to your liking. You want to be sure when you do your jalapeno peppers that you do seed it. That makes it hotter. 1/2 cup of lime juice, and about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And that just keeps this fresh, keeps the color fresh, and kind of brings out all of the flavors in the salsa. And you can see how pretty that color is. And what you're going to want to do with this is just blend it up quickly and stick it in the refrigerator and let it chill, and that's going to give some time for all of those flavors to come together. Okay? And while that's chilling in the refrigerator, we're going to go check on our tilapia. We're over here. I've let the tilapia grill on one side for about 3 or 4 minutes. Like I said, it's going to vary depending on the thickness of your fish, and I hope I can keep these looking pretty. That one turned out okay. I'll tell you what was helpful there is making sure that you do spray your grill with some cooking spray. Okay, I'm going to kind of lift that up, flip it over, and we'll let it cook on that other side. It has some pretty grill marks, and in just a couple more minutes, once that side is cooked, we'll be ready to put this on a plate and top it with our fresh strawberry salsa. This is our salsa right before we put it in the cooler to let it cool off in the refrigerator for a little while. This is what it's actually going to look like once you've taken the time to cool it down and let it sit for just a little while in the cooler. Alright, it looks like our fish has had enough time on both sides. This is, of course, our grilled tilapia with the strawberry salsa. We're going to add that here at the end. One thing you want to make sure, the easiest way to tell that your fish is done is it becomes white throughout. You don't have that transparent, shiny look that you had when you first placed the fish on the grill. And it looks like we've accomplished that. It's nice and flaky and white throughout. So we're going to go ahead and get these off of here and put them on our serving platter. And try to do that carefully. I know with really light meats like this, like the fish, it's very easy to tear it, and you want to try to make it look really nice and presentable when you're getting ready to plate it and serve it. Ready to serve it. Of course, you could add some black beans as a side item, a nice salad if you wanted a cool salad, or some, you know, fiesta-style rice. Like I said, it is sort of a Mexican-style dish because with the cilantro and the onions, but the strawberries really give it a nice, unique, different taste. But I like the black beans and maybe a salad with it. Okay.